Yo, what is up, man? It's your boy, Damn D. We are back with another video, and today we got an interesting video, man. Dwyane Wade on having a child without Gabriell union. What was harder than telling your wife you got a side piece and got her pregnant, losing the NBA Finals? Sheesh. Oh, let me get this picture out the way. So, let's get to this video, man, because this is going to be very interesting. Pretty much Dwyane Wade is admitting that he cheated on his wife and got a side piece pregnant. Let's get into it.
There was some infidelity in the relationship, or there's something that transpired. Was it harder for you to sit down and have a conversation and to tell her that something had happened outside the relationship, or losing the finals?
I'm gonna take a big guess and say the relationship. I mean, you know, NBA Finals, that's just a game, but you know, wife getting divorced, hopefully you sign a prenup, her taking half of your money, taking your children. That's a little different. That's a little different.
Way harder to have a conversation with my now wife.
Right.
Exactly.
Who wasn't at the time, but my now wife about it. Like, you try to think of everything possible.
Because you're thinking about what you're going to say, and you're also thinking about how she's going to react.
Yeah, I mean, you're thinking about it all. Right. It's all scary. One, the whole situation.
And he also thinking about his money. How much she gonna take from me? Is she gonna take the house? Is she gonna... He ain't, hey, trust me. Money came to his mind. I bet you money came, boy. Well, that would have been the first thing. Let me try to fix this.
It's scary enough. Right. You're a public figure. That's scary.
Right. Yeah.
But you've hurt. You know that this is gonna hurt someone.
You know it's gonna hurt.
That you've been building a relationship with and a life with. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
And no matter what people say on the outside or what people want to think, this and that, like ultimately, like you got to sit with you and you got to sit with this person if this is who you're gonna be with. Right. And I had to sit with my wife about this. Well, my now wife about this, and had this conversation. You told her before it became public. Yeah. I did. Because
well, that's good. You know, that's good that he gave her a heads up, because if she would have found out in the public, I think it would have been a different story. But since he manned up, you know, I'm sure she could respond a little differently.
I don't know, D-Wade, if she'd have stuck with you, that thing to come public and you didn't have a conversation with her.
Exactly.
Man, listen, let me tell you, I couldn't have gotten through that moment without her sticking with me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like it was we were in the playoffs. I think even in going into the finals, that whatever year that was. Man, that was a rough time for me, bro. So you got a lot on your mind. You got a lot on your mind. You're keeping something from people you love. Right. And it's heavy. At night when it get quiet. Yeah. It's just you and your thoughts. Yeah. Them thoughts is loud, and it gets loud up here in his mind. And so it came to a point where, way before, you know, and I tried to pussyfoot around it. I tried to break up with her. And, hey, you know.
Oh. He tried to break up with her. Dang.
Things has been bad lately. Hey, we've been having a little distance in our relationship anyway. Like, I tried all that. Right. She kept showing up. And so it hasn't been perfect. It will never be perfect. But that was 9 years ago. Right. And we go to therapy. Right. We've been to therapy. Right. We've had shouts about it. We've had regular conversations about it. And so it's been something that is going to continue to be something that I have to work at and work on. It doesn't go away because years come or because I say, I'm sorry, or whatever it is. And so
is that the hardest part of it, D-Wade? To know that you've done this and it's probably always going to be a source of contention.
It's always going to be that, man, especially your wife. You got a child and kid. Somehow, some way, she going to throw that in your face. She ain't gonna never let you slide with that, ever.
Always gonna be something that could possibly be brought up. It might be 10 years from now. It might be 15 years. You guys might be 75 years old. Yeah. And you still might have to.
Well, when it comes to my wife and I, that's hard. We gotta it's always there. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to my son, that's hard for him. This is gonna always be there.
Right.
He's done nothing.
Right.
It's a stain that's on him for no reason.
Right.
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 I don't see it like that. What your parents do in their marriage has nothing to do with their son. I don't see it like that. If my dad cheated on my mom and got someone pregnant, what does that got to do with me? You know, that's what my dad got to deal with, you know, and I just got to deal with my mom and my dad. But that ain't gonna make me look no type of way. I disagree with that.
And I think about that more than I, you know, like we're adults.
Right.
And we're gonna get through it.
Right.
Or we ain't gonna get through it.
Right.
Right. We're adults in this space.
Right.
This is a young kid.
Right.
Who has already got a negative impact next to his name.
Right.
And he hasn't even had a chance to accomplish
right.
And he already got a negative next to his name because of how he was brought into this world.
Right.
And I think about that. I think about my you know, the son that bears my name.
Right.
And I think about my wife. Like, of course, I think about all my kids. I think about it all. But ultimately, what I do know is.
Okay, so he talking about the side piece child that he had. Okay, I can see where you're going with that. Okay, I can see where you're going.
Yes. At the end of the day, this is my family. This is my story.
Yep.
We gonna get through this. How we gonna get through it? But we gonna get through it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so, you know, I think, you know, time, distance, space, it doesn't help it, but it makes it, it allows you to see things differently when you have time away from it. And so my wife and I, 9 years later, are in a different space where we're able to have different conversations about that moment, about the future of my son, about how we want to incorporate, how we want to be. And that's just one aspect of this long journey, right? But ultimately for me, it's all about.
All right, whatever. I ain't interested in all that stuff. Well, there we go right there. That's good enough for me. Y'all leave a comment down below, man. How y'all feel about this? D-Wade pretty much saying that he tried to break up with Gabriell Union. So basically he did the, it ain't me, no, it's not you, it's me. Even though D-Wade knew that he got his side piece pregnant, he was trying to break up with Gabriell Union so he won't have to, you know, suffer the consequences of losing half of his money and half of his wealth. That's what he was probably thinking. And Gabriell Union like, hell no, you ain't going nowhere. Shit. So y'all leave a comment down below. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. It's your boy, DD. I'm signing out. Peace.